What's up, guys? Hey, let me know what the sound is like. Let me know if the sound is good. What's up, team? What's up, guys? Hey, let me know what the sound is like. Let me know if the sound is good. Alright, cool. Alright, what's up, team? WWR squeezing up here as well. Yeah, SNMP making some huge moves. What's up, Trader T, Rob Roy, Diego, Chaz, Robert, Matthias, Hyder, Chaz Z, Bearish, what's up, man? George, Mitch, Alex, Monta. Alright, so we're looking at MDGS here. This one is up after the company announced that they had signed a definitive agreement to acquire a controlling interest in Smart Repair Pro Incorporated and Purex, operating on the Amazon Marketplace. And so they had a acquisition of the controlling interest of Smart Repair Pro Incorporated. So an acquisition for MDGS. We'll see what happens here. I'm watching 250 specifically, as well as the pre-market high up here at 255. If it's too high above the VWAP, you know, the float's 10 million. I think this one is going to be targeted, and so for that reason I might avoid it. We'll see what happens though. Keeping an eye on this one. Or no, there's a 4 million float in MDGS, so very small float there. We could watch it. SNMP is also making a pretty huge move here. Someone mentioned, I mean, this one's up well over 200%. This one is up. This one's up well over 200%. It looks like it's closer to 500%, but we'll have to look to see 600%. It closed yesterday at 37 cents, and it's at 117 now. About 400%, I guess, 300%. My math was way off there, sorry. I thought this was at 240s for a second. This is 140s, my bad, or 120s, my bad. So really, it's up. You're right. It's up. What's up a little bit over 300% is what it is. Slightly over 300%. But yeah, MVIS. We'll look at this one as well. I did sign up for the Top Step Trader platform. Here's my platform. I did get into a few trades yesterday in the E-mini market. I'm up $47.80. The cool thing about this is that there's no commissions, but we are going to trade some futures on today's stream as well. Okay, the violin's got to stop. Hey, what's up, Clark? What's up, but yeah, we're watching MVIS here. Alright, the reason MVIS, this is Microvision, they are up after a Seeking Alpha article suggesting that, quote, Microvision LIDAR is worth $2 billion according to valuation of Velodyne and Luminar LiDAR by Ford, Baidu, Hyundai, and Volvo. That they basically said that Microvision LiDAR is worth $2 billion. Article by Seeking Alpha, which caused a lot of bullish sentiment in MVIS. We'll see what happens here, but this one's gapping up from 220s all the way to 270s, about 50 cents or so. We'll see what happens here for MVIS. We're keeping an eye on that one. We also have WWR here making a move. Man, my keyboard is lagging. I think my keyboard's dying. My mouse is fine. Am I out of battery? Yes, sir. Alright, there we go. We got it working. Alright, yeah, WWR gapping up over 9 here. This is Westwater Resources, and they are higher after the company reported the receipt of 30 metric tons of graphite concentrate for pilot plant production. They didn't discuss any terms, but they did have that come out this morning. We're watching WWR here as well, specifically around $9, $9.25, maybe 8.50s, 8. And we'll see what else we got. Maybe if it ever hits that, maybe this here. EXTR gapping up some as well. We do have cannabis movement here. Cannabis stocks moving. CRON, ACB, TLRY, I believe, moved yesterday. So you could watch TLRY too. These are all cannabis stocks. Mark. DPHC making moves. JE is an energy stock. I'm guessing energy is moving. It's pre-market right now. Obtuse. What's up, live? Yeah, it's pre-market though. So, I mean, you could still trade. I could trade right now if I want to. We got VVPR here. Moving up. And also, this is futures. I traded this yesterday, though. So you see. But yeah, that was yesterday. I'm still going to trade some futures today, but we're also looking at penny stocks this morning. A lot of people have been talking about GameStop. It's been moving some too. GameStop had a big gap up. They had a partnership with Microsoft, I believe. Yeah, S&P. Hey, what's up, Best? What's up, man? Yeah, we're under 115. We could watch it. VWAP's there too. ENSV making a move. Bitcoin passed 11K. Yeah, we're at 1160s. What's up, Emmanuel? What's up, man? Like I said, I'm gonna be watching. Does the E-mini have a symbol on Thinkorswim? I thought it was ES, but I was. Is it ES? I didn't see this yesterday when I tried it. This has got to be it, right? 345425. 345425. Okay, yeah, it is slash ES. ENSV. Yeah. I don't hate this one. So we got a few small float ones. SNMP is a small float, so is MDGS. They're both small floats. None of them are really setting up. My favorite one is really MVIS. It's a larger float, but it's still my favorite one regardless. That's right. Yes, sir. Hey, what's up, Kyle? What's up, man? What's up, stocks? Yeah, we're going to be trying to trade futures. I traded a little bit yesterday. We're still going to be trading penny stocks again today. Obviously we're scaling up in size. We've only lost one day this week so far. We've gone 3-1. Specifically speaking on daily accuracy, so we went 3-1 and overall have achieved a profit this week. Last week was the same. We went 4-1 last week streaming live. And so the goal today is just to end green. See if we can hit another 80% week with daily accuracy and continue our goal of scaling up in size. We're also going to be trading futures a little bit today, specifically the E-mini, and so I might look for some market momentum, but I did go ahead and sign up. I believe this was the second package, the second top step package. If you guys want to be in this funded account program with me, it's a futures funded account. The E-mini is basically like trading the SPY, but there's zero commissions in the combine as well as once you're actually funded, and there's no PDT rule. The market is open basically 24/7 except for 1 hour in between market close and 5 p.m. Central time. So, you know, it's pretty cool. We're going to be in the combine right now. It gives me $50,000 in buying power to trade. I can trade, I believe, up to 4 contracts in futures. So we're going to be doing that today. Wish me luck. Like I said, if you want to be in this funded account program with me, from what I've researched, this is like one of the most legit funded account programs. Top Step is rated by tradingschools.org, which is honestly a notoriously, you know, strict review board. They're super hard on a lot of, you know, different companies, and, you know, that I actually support, but they do support Top Step. They said it's the most legit out of all the funded account programs. And so if you want to be in it and get 20% off, I'll post this link here. And I'm looking forward to it because I can scalp the SPY a ton. I've scalped the SPY a lot over the course of my trading, and trading basically the SPY itself and looking for like low of the day breaks. The real value here is that there's zero commissions, and so I can take small scalps, get in and out, and make my money from it. And so that's what we're looking for today, as long as the market is not too choppy. In penny stocks specifically, like I said, we're looking at SNMP, we're looking at MDGS. And we could go ahead and look at the overall market news as well. But MDGS, JE, 3 very small float stocks, SNMP, MDGS, and JE. And then we have 1 medium to large float stock at MVIS with 141 million in the float. All the other ones have less than 11 million. One has 10.75, which is SNMP. One has 4.10, which is MDGS, and the other one has 2.58. So the smallest float gapper that I think looks good today with decent volume is JE. We also have a few other ones showing up on the list. AXAS, if you like these really cheap ones. LONE, which I think is another energy stock, moving somewhat with JE, if I remember correctly. And then we have EYPT here, which is also gapping up some, and we'll keep an eye on this. Let me know if you have anything specific that you want me to take a look at today. Those are the stuff that I'm looking at. We're still looking at MVIS, even though the float is somewhat large in this one as well, but we're still watching it to see what's gonna, you know, what we're gonna get with it. Yeah, I traded some of it yesterday with futures. You just gotta limit it to one contract. The key here is that there's no commissions, and so I can literally just buy one contract and slowly grind up my account, which is what I want to do. The fact that there are no commissions is what makes this really valuable to me, and it's something I'm looking forward to because there's zero commissions and there's no PDT rule. So I can trade as much as I want with no commissions as a scalper. And as somebody that has traded and pairs traded with the SPY itself a ton, I am looking forward to that, and I'm going to be watching the SPY today for momentum, specifically short. Green to red moves are really powerful with the SPY. Scalping those low of the day breaks, getting in and out quickly for a quick profit can be very profitable. So that's what I'm going to be watching for today. We also have Cannabis making some moves here this morning. Like CGC, Cron, ACB. I haven't experienced the actual market spreads yet. The only spreads I've experienced are the after hour spread, and it wasn't great, honestly, but it was an after hour, so it's understandable that in low volume after hours the spreads are going to be worse, but I was still able to book a profit with it. So you'd have to ask somebody else specifically about the market hour spreads for the E-mini futures contracts, which is what I'm looking at. But yeah, we also have ACB here. I think the float is... Yeah, the float's 100 million, 111 million for ACB, so we'll watch it, but it is a large float. We got OPTT from yesterday making some moves. We'll keep an eye on that. We got Mark, which I believe is just moving up simply because Bitcoin is moving up. We got TLRY making a move up too. The float is 87 million for that one. We got MARA gapping up some as well. SELB is sitting right around $2. We're gonna watch this one for the crossover if it sets up for it, and I'll try to see what else we got, but that's what I'm looking at so far right now. Yeah, there's no commissions once funded either, as long as you use the Top Step platform, the web-based platform. If you want to use one of the other platforms, I think you can use like Ninja Trader and a few other ones to trade with it. It's going to cost like 50 cents a trade roughly, I think, or 50 cents a contract or something like that. But I'm just going to keep using the TS Trader and see if that works. Yeah, I believe CEI is an energy stock as well. Okay. We're watching CEI. It's still below the previous closing price. So the previous close is at 125. I'm watching that level to see how it acts and responds there to 140 or to 125 is really what I'm watching. Yeah, we can watch CEI. It did cross over. It's above the VWAP, but it's below the previous closing price, and I think that's just going to be a strong resistance level right here at 125s. You know, it's just too strong of a resistance level for me to want to buy it. If I did buy it, I would buy it and then sell before I reach that. And we also have OGI, which is moving up a little bit. WWR is still certainly on my watch list today. We got WWR breaking highs a little bit here, or trying to at least. It's at 938. The previous high of pre-market for WWR was at 943 or so. So we're watching that. MTGS bouncing. Yeah, we'll watch this one. We'll watch WWR here. They got to set up, though, for the crossover play. If they don't set up, we're not going to touch him. MVIS is also breaking under these lows. So we'll see if it sets up for the crossover play or what happens with it. But it's got to drop some more for the setup to be there. And then we're obviously watching, like, energy here with, like, JE. A few of the other energy stocks moving. SNMP looks good. We'll watch that too. Looking at AXAS too. We're watching MDGS. We'll see if it sets up. It's got to drop below the VWAP some to set up for the crossover. Hey, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, hey, I appreciate that tactical. Yeah, we're supposed to have that hurricane hitting in Baton Rouge again. I think it'll be okay. Nobody that I knew in BR really got too, beat up from the storm. We got SDPI. We're watching this one around like 50 cents. Okay, does anybody know what this guy's saying? OPTT and Sola are Hurricane Delta generator plays. Interesting. Alright, so what we got today, team? I'm still looking at like the overall SPY itself. We're gonna try to trade. We got GE, General Electric, gapping up some this morning too. Huge float for this one. This one's got a float of 8.7 billion, the largest float stock. We're still looking at some other ones. Maybe SELB. Yeah, we got enough to watch at least, I'm gonna go ahead and post my watch list here so you guys can see it. What's up, two? What's up, man? Yeah, bro, honestly, this thing is dead, bro. I tried to use it. I don't know what to do with this thing anymore. I'm gonna save it, but it's like I was gonna put out a video yesterday too, but this mic is not good enough to like make videos with, and so I gotta go back to Best Buy and buy like either another one of these or a better mic. They didn't have one when I was there. Yeah, we're watching JE. We'll see what happens. I'm looking at it over 625. We're gonna see if it's beneficial over there, but it's setting up for the crossover, so it's worth a watch. It's just a little expensive at this point in time. It's been pushed up a lot, looking at like the daily chart, and so it's just a little bit expensive, I know, like relative to where it was, but at this point in time, especially after this gap up, I'm gonna be hesitant. It never holds its gains. We're also still watching VVPR, which is a low float. What's the float of VVPR? Anybody know? Let's see. The float is 4 million. Yeah, it's a tiny float for this one. Huge volume. I'm probably not going to be trading this one. Yeah, be safe, brother. SNMP. Yeah, we're watching it. Hey, what's up, Mike in the Mac? What's up, man? Nah, you're good, bro. $4 million, yeah, tiny float. XCLA is recently starting to push up, and we could look up the catalyst for this too. Look at Xcl Breaking Highs now. This is Xcel, and they were selected by a leading healthcare organization for payment and claims processing. The contract was worth $15.6 million for Xcel. So a big contract for XELA. We'll keep an eye on this one. The float. Let me see if I can put the float up here. Float. I don't see float as an option. Let's see. Float of XELA. The float is 72 million, so it's not a small float necessarily, but it's also a cheap stock, and so it's relatively small relative to the price of XCLA. So we'll see what happens there with this one. It's worth a watch. We'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not trying to get stuck in those short squeezes that or in that really a long squeeze that I got into the other day. Yeah, it's like people got so mad at me for trying to avoid chat room swings, man. And I think that, listen, I get it. I'm not criticizing the group. I'm just saying when you have a huge following, it's going to cause momentum. And I would much rather avoid stocks that are breaking highs and then within a minute reverse, break lows, and get halted. That's not what I want to trade anymore, you know. And so with all that said, I got to avoid those in the future. And I think it makes a lot of sense that my most successful strategy in all of this is the moving average crossover, which takes advantage of stocks that are not conventionally bullish looking, right? Like really it's a reversal play because the stocks are below the VWAP. And so I think understanding that, it makes a lot of sense that those are what I'm the most successful with, is because those are the least prone to those chat room swings. And you know, we got to understand that, identify that, and avoid that if we're going to have any results. A lot of traders are actually profitable. Well, they're kind of profitable. They're almost profitable, but the main reason they're not is because they have these huge drawdowns in their account, to where they might be green, you know, a majority of the time, but they have these huge drawdowns that they're unable to come back from. And so I think if you want to avoid those type of drawdowns, you have to understand where the momentum is in the market and avoid getting into those spots. You know, unless you want to, I guess. CEI, yeah, we're watching that too, for sure. Yeah, I don't understand why people get mad at me for just speaking the obvious. It's just a self-evident truth, you know. You don't want to get stuck in those chat room squeezes. Long squeezes are really what they are. I don't want to get stuck in those. I'm trying to avoid those like the plague, man. You know. COTY. COTY is alright. We need some more volume with it though. The float looks like it's going to be a small float. It's got a very small range. It's only moved 6 cents the entire pre-market session. What's the float? Probably a large one, huh? Yeah, almost 300 million in the float for COTY. It's just too small. It's too small of a range, too large of a float for me. Even though MVIS has a larger float, we're still going to watch it just because it's setting up so nicely for the strategies we're looking at. Dude, why does my keyboard keep doing this, man? Do I accidentally press a button to make my keyboard do this, or is it like legitimately dying? Right, for sure. Yeah, we're watching MBIS. What does SNMP end up doing? CEI. Yeah, we're keeping an eye on it. Like I said, guys, if you're just now joining us, we're also going to be trading a little bit of futures today. I made $47 on this Top Step Combine account, and so we're going to be trading a little bit of futures here as well. Specifically the E-mini based off of the overall market's volatility. So we're doing that. We're watching MBIS, SNMP, WWR here, JE is something we're watching as well. OPTT, you know, we're keeping an eye on that. IGC, Riot, VVPR will watch, but I'm not like in love with it. Too much momentum. VVPR though is going crazy here, getting squeezed up in pre-market up to over 17, and then it's getting rejected, coming back down to 1670, 1680s here. So watch VVPR here as well. It's worth a watch too. We're keeping an eye on it. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Clayton. Welcome to the team, bro. Thank you, man. This song is called Lunch Break by DJ Dent. We're keeping an eye on WWR here as well. It's pulling back some, but it's worth a watch. As for the overall like market here, here's the SPY itself. We are around highs just for the overall market. Alright, so just to quote this is MT Newswires. It says, quote, stock futures are in a green, or stock futures were in the green ahead of the opening bell, even as the likelihood of the next round of fiscal stimulus in the U.S. still hung in the balance after President Trump sent mixed messages over whether a deal should proceed or not. After calling off negotiations between the government and the Democrats for more fiscal support amid the pandemic, Trump has again retracted his stance, telling allies that he is interested in a large-scale stimulus deal, CNN reported. The report came just days after the president told Fox News that his government is, quote, starting to have a very productive talks with the Democrats. It's shortly after he announced that he had called off negotiations until after he wins the election. On the economic calendar is the August prelim wholesales inventory bulletin at 10 a.m. and the Baker Hughes domestic oil and gas rig count at 1 p.m. Among Fed Reserve officials, Richmond Fed President Tom Barkin is going to speak at 9 a.m., which was 15 minutes ago. We do have a few other stuff moving up today. Crude is down 1% roughly. The U.S. oil fund is up around 0.8%. Natural gas is up 3.4 or 3.5%, while the U.S. natural gas fund is up around 4% as well. That's the market basically right now. Gold is up 1.3%. Spider Gold Trust is up 1%. Silver's up 3%. The iShares Silver Trust is up 2% as well. So that is the market news. We'll see what happens here. Again, that's all quoting from MT Newswires. We'll see what we get this morning. Yes, sir. I don't know if I like COTY. We have USWS here, which is making some moves, and I don't hate this one. Watching some levels underneath it to see if it holds or not, but I don't hate this one. We can watch it for USWS here. We also have GPOR showing up on the scanners. So we do have GPOR gapping up some here as well. We could watch for the potential crossover there too. That's really what we're looking for. MARK, SNMP is pushing up to 130s, maybe 140s here, so we'll watch SNMP here too. So yeah, we're watching this one. Let me know anything else you want me to go over before the market opens. Let's try to get those likes up to over 100 as well before the opening bell. So if you could take the time, guys, and just hit that like button. I definitely appreciate it if you do. Really easy way to help support us. Yeah, ENSV looks alright. We'll watch it. It's at 22 cents roughly, so we'll keep an eye on it. It's not really my style though, but again, we do have some cannabis news today, like ACB, TLRY, GameStop. GameStop is down, I guess, from this huge move up, but it did a huge move up from $9 all the way up to $13 right now where it's sitting. We'll keep an eye on that too. We got MBIS, VVPR, SNMP is heading up, so we'll keep an eye on SNMP here too. We did get 200 the other day. Yeah, no worries, man. MDGS. Alright, so we do have MDGS here. This one is setting up for the crossover, so we'll watch this. It's got a small float of 4 million, but we do have to be careful with it, I think, too. For all my crossover traders that are trading the crossover with me, have you tried it on mid and high caps? Does it work on mid and high caps? INUV. I think he did. I haven't heard from Mitch since, so let me message him. No, but I have tried it after the first 15 minutes and found pretty accurate results. Am I bullish on the E-mini? I mean, I'm a scalper, number one. So, like, if I do trade it, it's going to be most of the time scalping momentum. My favorite strategies for this is looking for a green to red move. So I'm looking for, you know, a little push up in the first 1 or 2 candles for 1 minute candles, and then a rejection, break of those lows, maybe a crossover of the moving averages too. For E-mini is what I'm looking for. SNMP is moving up, about to hit those highs. We did get rejected exactly at that first level I talked about at 140. So you can see I actually drew this level out well before it hit this. So we do have this level right here that we ran directly into. The next level is this pre-market high up here at 142 for SNMP. We'll see if we end up holding at those levels or not. But we are watching SNMP. We're going to be keeping an eye on it at the opening bell here too. Yeah, I'll check that out. Yeah, I mean, most of my momentum is going to be scalping like big drops in the market. Yeah, I've seen GameStop. GameStop is down since the market opened for pre-market, but it is up after the huge run up. It partnered with Microsoft. It has some type of partnership deal with Microsoft. We're also keeping an eye on MVIS. This is setting up. S&P, MDGS too. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Welcome, man. Appreciate that, Jason. Thank you, bro. Hey, y'all hit that like button as well. We got 220 people here, so hit that like button if you haven't yet. Let's try to get that number up to over 100 before this stream goes live for the market open. We are going to be sticking around trading the open, trading some futures, trading some penny stocks. We've got about $5,000 in equity to use in our penny stock trades today, and we have. You know, a decent 50K combine account for the E-mini futures trading that we're going to be using for Top Step Trader. Like I said before the open, if you want to be in the trading combine with me, which is like a funded account futures program, there's no PDT rule. There's 0 commissions on these accounts. You can day trade futures as much as you want with decent leverage. Here's the link for that. It's basically like trading SPY. And there's the link if you want to check that out. You can get 20% off if you go through my link. Hey, be careful, man. Yeah, we got that hurricane coming, Austin. So be careful, brother. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Long. Welcome, man. Appreciate that. Hey, we got 5 minutes until the bell, guys. Let's do this. We got 87 likes. Let's bring that number up another 13 and hit 100 likes before the opening bell. Smash that like button right now, team. Do it now. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I appreciate any support we get. We're just a free resource and community for traders. If it's your first time joining us, we don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We just teach people what works for us specifically. It might not work for you, but if you want to help support a movement like that, hit the subscribe button, guys. If you click the bell next to it, you'll get an alert anytime we go live on stream, which is every single day during the week. We're also looking at SELB. It's sitting right around $2. We'll keep an eye on this too. Watching MDGS here. It's right around $2 as well. S&P moving around 125 or so. We'll watch that $quarter level. WWR holding over 9. We'll watch $9 to see if it holds above that right here where it has some confirmation. Again, JE, we got like EGY. We got a bunch of stuff to look at today, guys. Let's do this. Hey, we need 3 more. I'm sorry to bug you. What's the volume for COTY? I mean, I can just, number one, I can just see by the stock's movement. Look at the volume down here. It's almost nothing. It's like, for a stock with a float this big, it's got less than 5,000 shares on average traded per minute. It's just too small. JE. Hey, we got 3 minutes, guys. Let's do this. 1 more. Hit that like button, team. MVIS is potentially setting up for the crossover play, so we're going to look at it and watch that as well. I appreciate the sub, 58. Thank you, bro. Y'all be like them. Hit that subscribe button right now. You know you want to. Everybody's doing it. The markets opens up in 2.5 minutes, team. – Hey, I appreciate the sub. Thank you, man. I appreciate the sub. I'm not going to say your name, but I appreciate that, bro. Welcome. Alright, guys. We got about a minute left. Let's do this. Alright, at 11 a.m. we do have crop production numbers coming out. So at 11 a.m. we got crop production numbers. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Gavin. Welcome, bro. Appreciate the sub, man. Alright, let's do this. Alright, guys. Here's the bell. Good luck. Alright, there's the bell. SCLB, guys. SCLB ripping up SNMP. SDPI. Also look at SELB. SNMP making the big move right now. OPTT dropping. We got SNMP starting to move. PIXY. PIXY starting to show up on the scanners. SPCB. We're going to start this off small here with the 100 shares, maybe over this 130 level. Small. Just depends on if we break this or not, so we're gonna wait. SDPI showing up on the scanners. SDPI. Alright, I'm in with 100 shares here. Very small share size. We're just going to look for a quick little run if we can. 34s. You know, we're not going to be afraid to jump out of this if we need to just early. Alright, so I like the strength here. Alright, we're at 200 shares. We got out a half there. Not the gain I wanted, but it's going to protect us in the trade. We're going to try to add a little bit more to this. See if we can ride this thing up a little bit more. There's 137s, 38s, 40s. All right, so we got out of that one. So we made a little bit on S&P. Market looking strong here. Scalped S&P. Maybe it runs up over 150, but for now, we're going to jump out there. Oh, I didn't see the pre-market high break. Oh, man, I should have been watching the pre-market high for that one. Green trade, missed out on some there, but green nonetheless. We did get the little, red to green move, but, man, completely botched that team, so my fault completely. Green trade, but I'm disappointed that I didn't get a little bit more than that. If I would have noticed it was the pre-market high break, I was looking at it like, well, we might get rejected at 150, but I didn't see the pre-market high break happening right there, so I think I just missed out on a much larger gain here. But in the end, we're good. S&P is halted. VNTR showing up on the scans. VNTR. INTZ. We're watching INTZ. INTZ making a big move. MMP. SDPI looks like it's about to fight its way up. SDPI looks like it's about to break highs here. MDGS just crossed. USWS. Ooh, this one looks good here. Let me see. Wait, why did it reject my order? Why did it reject my order? Now I'm too late for it. Why would it reject my order there? What's the problem with this order? Why would it reject that? I tried to take 300 shares at 58. Now we're at 63s. Why would it reject there? Anybody know? It was literally a market order. Now it's too late. Man. What's the reasoning that just canceled itself? Now I'm going to chase it, but I don't think I should be. $62s. We'll add a little bit to this one, hopefully. See if we break over this level. If not, I'm going to jump out. Alright, 63s. Well, I guess Thinkorswim's just going to get me out of the whole trade. Not again. Man, I'm struggling with Thinkorswim today. It's automatically rejecting my order for no reason. It is, yeah. Well, this has been fun. I'm green today. I mean, I'm 20 bucks up, but, yeah. Should have been more. What did NVIS end up doing? Or no, what did S&P end up doing? we're still halted. When was this halted at? 8:33. Yeah, we're gonna resume like right now. All right, let's watch S&P for the halt. It should be resuming about right now. Thinkorswim is tripping out on yours too. Yeah. All right, there's the resumption of MV or S&P. We gapped up to 150. Would have been a beautiful trade. 200 shares of this, man. Yeah, we're halted again, I believe. I think we're gonna get halted again for S&P here. I think. All right, we're gonna come back to penny stocks here. I'm looking at futures to see if the market breaks lows right here for us to short into. Yeah. We're looking at the overall E-mini futures. S&P is at 158. We're looking at the E-mini futures to see if we drop under 34.50, 350, 345.50. $3,450.50 is what we're talking about. SDPI, guys, is up to 92 cents. Huge rip. I'm looking at MVIS though. That's one that I'm looking still, and penny stocks. MVIS. We also have GNLN showing up on the scanners. Alright, we're going to try to take 400 or 500 shares of MVIS if it breaks this and pulls the crossover. We're still looking at the SPY itself. SELB's breaking down. We're going to maybe early front load into this. Alright, we're in with 100 shares here. We're going to add a few more shares on a little pullback if we can. I like this squeeze up. Alright, well I got in 100 at least. We're going to try to add some more on a small dip back down. Hopefully we'll get that chance and opportunity to. Okay, maybe not. Alright, we're going to add into this bounce here. Alright, we're in with 200 shares now. 77s. Let's keep moving. 78s. We're going to take half off there. Holding 100 shares left here. I thought it was more than that, but 78s. We're going to get out there, scalp that little move. 3 green trades so far today. Not as big. I wanted 400 or 500 shares. I started to add to it, and as soon as I started to scale into it, it just hammered up. And so I missed out on some there, but green is good. I haven't lost today yet. A lot of red to green moves today on this Friday. Not a bad day so far. But, you know, a few green trades in the books. I think it's probably good that I trade small today, considering Thinkorswim has been struggling to hold up to the volume. JMIA, VVPR hammering up here. Big moves here. VVPR making a huge squeeze up. Alright, the SPY itself is still choppy. This is too extended up here. Beautiful 1 minute pullback. The same exact strategy I talked about over this last weekend. But I missed it, and it's a little bit too expensive for me. Yeah, I mean, I'm up $30 today already. So we are gonna slow it down. Did the music stop? Yeah, the music stopped, my bad. Yeah, we're green. We've been green every single day this week. Not a bad day so far. I'm green on SNLP, small scalp, SDPI, I think. What was the other one I traded today? I can't remember all the. Let me see. I traded MVIS, SNMP, and USWS, and so we're up. $30 roughly, $28. SPCB showing up here, breaking over $1, pulling the 1 minute pullback. I'm still waiting to trade futures. I need a red to green move, or a green to red move. So I'm looking at the SPY and S&P 500 to break under these lows right here at 354.50 right here. We can break under that, and I'll short into some futures, E-mini contracts, and try to profit from those. But we're gonna wait for those too. We also have OPTT that we're keeping an eye on. That's pulling back some. TLRY, which is Cannabis, is moving some. We did just recently break highs and starting to do the moving average crossover play, but I'm gonna wait and see what happens with that. We'll watch it, but nothing. I'm not gonna make that decision yet. I'm watching the SPY. It's starting to edge closer and closer to some of these levels. Did I stop the music again? SPY getting closer and closer to start to short with some of these future contracts. It's edging. Here it is.
Order filled.
All right, so we are short in futures.
Order filled.
Took one off.
Order filled.
All right, we're out. So we just made $60. I talked about it all morning, and we just made $60 like that in futures trading, and I just waited for it. I waited for exactly what I wanted. I made $70 very, very quickly, and like I said, we're looking for that low of the day short, man. We're looking for that low of the day momentum break, scalping that move, getting in and out very, very quickly. I took 2 futures contracts, and you can see in literally like 5 to 10 seconds, I am up. Let me see if it'll show me. It'll show me where that position is. Let's see. So no, that's the trial. This is the This is the combine account. It's a combine account, so it's a challenge account. But I'm trying to figure out. There it is. So total profit $115. So not a bad little 5 seconds there, shorting into E-mini futures contracts. I called it out all morning. I'm just glad we were able to catch it. And we'll see what happens now. Yeah, I'm trading a little bit of it all. Cool. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? IGC ripping up here. Cannabis stock. We're still going to watch futures too. But that's going to be our first trade for the day on futures. WWR. WWR just tanking today. Still watching the SPY itself to see about those futures contracts again. See if we can get some weakness come in and move in. EGY showing up. INTZ making some squeezes here. INTZ. VVPR has just been getting hit, hammered, rejected. SPY bouncing, so I'm just going to wait for more futures trades if I do get into some. VVPR bouncing a little bit at the VWAP and at that previous pre-market high at like 17. We're going to watch VVPR here, see how it moves too. But yeah, not a bad little day so far in futures. I told you if I could short the SPY, I could make money. I've pairs traded the SPY and pairs traded different mid and high cap stocks with the SPY a huge amount. And so with that, it should be pretty simple for me to just ride some momentum and scalp these moves. The spreads aren't incredible or anything like that, but it can still be profitable, I think. I think the key with futures is to get me to limit my exposure to the markets. I got to slow down and not force too much stuff in the markets. If I'm going to try to make money trading futures, I need to get in and out quickly and not force it. But yeah, we haven't lost today. Pretty fun day. Alright, we're looking at the futures market. The SPY itself is dropping pretty fast here. We're still keeping an eye on it under 345.50s, and which is 3456 here, 3,456. So we're still watching that. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? Hey, congrats, bro. And really, IGC has been the cannabis stock. I'm pretty sure it's the cannabis stock that's been moving all day today. Nothing here. Huge squeeze up in the market, though. Look at SPCB. Look at SPCB here. Fighting its way over $1. Still watching the SPY here. There goes SPCB, still fighting its way way up, but it's up to 107s. We also have Sun W here moving. Sun W moving up here as well as solar stock. So the solar sector is moving up. The market just crashed down, and so we did get a crash down here in the market. About to break lows. Trying to break lows. Actually breaking lows. That's too much. I can't short. I would love to short into this, but I'm gonna wait. Hey, what's up, Jalen? What's up, man? Yeah, honestly, it's not a bad Friday, man. Like, it's a good Friday. I mean, we're making moves today. You know, the market's moving. That's all we can really ask for on a Friday. Penny stocks are moving, you know, Sun W, MVIS, MARK, IGC, you know, SPCB, INTZ, JMIA, we got EGY, TLRY, we got SNMP for the biggest moves today. And we got the stock market drastically moving too here. Making some big swings in the stock market though, so I got to be very careful if I'm trying to trade the stock market here. Yeah, I have to get a new mic is really what it is. Here's a lesson, guys. If anybody sends you a message that says it's from PayPal, check to see the actual email address. There's a ton of scam messages. This one's from Canada. I'm gonna block the sender. It won't let me. I'll block this. Okay. Yeah, I'm watching the E-mini. Market's being a little volatile right now. I'm taking my money and effectively ran, but we're still gonna wait, you know, to see what we get. I don't know if I'm still, you know, gonna want to trade these. Sun W still pulling back. I'm still watching these E-minis to see if we can make some money with them today. My bad. Let me put on a music song. This is my favorite recent song. I think it's pretty dope. My bad. Look at MVIS, guys. MVIS spiking up. Look at MVIS here. I'm still watching the market. My bad. It's kind of distracting me. I don't think I can trade right now. I think there's some type of meeting. Wait, it would be about 10 o'clock my time, actually. see when that's supposed to be. Okay, yeah, it's at 11 a.m. Crop production. All right, market's starting to break down.
Order filled.
All right, we're in with one contract here. Profit of, or a loss of $12.50 per trade. Getting a quick bounce here though. All right, there's 50s. Let's see if we can break under these levels now. 49s. I'm down 1250. I'm break even now on this contract.
Order filled.
We got out break even there, I think. I don't know what my P&L was for that. Where do I see this? Okay, we're up 86 bucks is what we are. Okay, $86 is a fine game. Gave it a little bit of it back. I didn't want to, but we did. Alright, I jumped in IGC with 300 shares here. We're gonna see if we can take a little bit of money out the market. Right, I'm gonna get out if it drops too quickly here. But we are up $88 so far. We're trying to get a little bit more. Maybe I can... Alright, let's see if we break highs up here, 54s. Alright, I'm gonna take half off here. Wait, it only filled me 3 shares? What? Oh my gosh, man, what a weird trade. Okay, thanks, Thinkorswim. Thanks for just acting up today. I appreciate it. We're holding 97 shares. I guess we might as well let this work. Still looking at these E-minis here, watching these. Thanks, Thinkorswim. I mean, it's not going to be a losing trade, but I mean, what are you doing here, man? It's not going to be a losing trade. It's still going to be another green trade. 4 for 4. But thanks, IGC. Thanks a lot. And you don't let me sell. Thinkorswim's glitches. They're starting to bother me. Alright, it's still a green trade, but Thinkorswim's glitches are starting to bother me. It shouldn't take that long. You know what I mean? But we're green, so I can't complain. I'm looking at E-minis. Only green, only losing trade I've had is on E-minis, and I'm still green. Now the music's going. The music's going, Cal. Hey, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, team. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Yeah, it might be time. It might be that time, bro. Honestly, it really might be. But point is, I haven't had any losses yet, and so I'll sit on that all day. So this is me and my futures trading account so far. I mean, it's my challenge account, so it is a demo technically since it's the combine. But this is me so far trading futures. I am running at 66.6% accuracy scalping. Very green. Small losses, big wins. And honestly, a solid trading time trading futures. I'm kind of excited for this futures account. I should do pretty well, I think. And for all of those here, if you want to be in the Top Step Trading Combine, like I said, to trade futures with them, what you do is you unlock the account. So it's like the base one's very cheap. It's way cheaper than any other funded account program I've ever been in for any type of trading. This is the base one's like 120 bucks or something super cheap. I don't remember how much it is. It might be like 130. And you get 20% off by going through my link. And on the combine and in the funded account, if you use their platform, there's 0 commissions, no PDT rule, and for 100 bucks, they're gonna give you like 30K in buying power with no PDT rule, 0 commissions, and once you actually are funded, you get to keep 100% of your first withdrawal, and then I think it's 80% after that. And so it's the best odds that I've seen in any of these funded account programs. It's the most legit. I also saw tradingschools.org review them and gave them like 5 for 5. And they are a notoriously strict website with regard to these gurus. And there's the link if you want to be in that.
Order filled.
Alright, we're shorting now. We're in with one contract here. I want to try to kind of use a limit order if I can.
Order filled.
Alright, so there's some more profit. Another green trade. Scalping the bottom of these. I could do this all day. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Pedro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Alright, so now we are up $108 today. Not a bad day. You know, we're green. We're making some money. Scalping the E-mini. Well, you're basically trading the mini SPY is what this is. So this is mini SPY trading, right? So like if we look at SPY right here, for instance, this is just trading the stock market. It's the S&P 500. It's the mini S&P 500. And so I'm taking advantage of this momentum. It's just basic technical analysis like anything else. You know, when you get a double bottom here at 345.50 and you get a final break underneath that level, you're going to get a lot of momentum coming in that you can short. It's basically the opposite of a 3-bar play on the upside. It's a 3-bar play on the downside, and it's just really profitable. I'm able to kind of do this all day. Like I said, if we look at my actual results here, people could say whatever they want about my trading, but in here it actually shows you your accuracy, right? And so you know, I'm winning in 70% of my trades. 3 losing trades total out of 10. So 3 losing trades, 7 winning trades. This is my profit history in futures. And so it's like I said yesterday, man. I could profit all day from futures. I could if I'm allowed to scalp the SPY with leverage, I could do this all day. And I've been trading and pairs trading the SPY and the S&P 500 for years, and that's really what my mid and high cap strategy revolved around. So I'm going to be putting out some content on these future strategies as well if you're interested, because really they're just SPY strategies. Yeah, futures are trading the future contract. You're basically betting on the future price of something. But it's basically like trading, except it goes by ticks, right? So when I trade this, it goes by ticks. So each tick I make 1250 with one contract. You know, if I have 2 contracts, I make 25 or lose 25 per tick, which is this little rectangle here. And so that's how it goes. And like I said, people can say whatever they want, but you can't argue with these numbers today and so far, you know. Yeah, and here's something I'm proud of. My average winning trade, $27 on this platform. Average losing trade, $15. Okay, so it's literally almost half the size of my winning trades as my losing trades. So my wins are big, my losses are small. I'm running at 70% accuracy still so far in this futures challenge, and I'm holding my losses a shorter period of time. If you look at my losses here, I'm only holding them for 3 minutes and 18 seconds on average. I'm holding them for my winning trades for 6 minutes on average. Oh no, that's backwards. So yeah, not the best here, but it's about even. Max run-ups $136, max drawdowns only $32. So these are good results so far. Yeah, plug is popping right now. Okay, I thought I heard order filled, so I want to make sure it didn't accidentally fill me there. It's also one-click orders too, so I can legitimately scalp this. Look at IGC. IGC still popping off. Cannabis stock in the cannabis sector. So like, look at IGC here. It's making moves up to 158s right now. Kind of bummed I sold, but I didn't want to hold through this drop here. Spy tanking here. I think I've just been around too long. It used to be cannabis. I don't know what it is now. Okay, so yeah, here. Okay, so listen, IGC. This is a release for IGC. This is a news release for IGC that came out August 20th of this year for IGC. Okay, the news release goes: IGC reports financial results for June 30th quarter and prepares for phase 1 cannabinoid clinical trial for Alzheimer's patients. Basically, they're testing weed for Alzheimer's patients. It is a cannabis company. Now, it might branch off into a bunch of other stuff, but IGC is cannabis. And it's been cannabis. I've been trading cannabis for years. IGC, CGC, APHA, ACB, TLRY, all cannabis. Hey, and while y'all got a second, guys, while we're just chilling here, y'all go check out my man. Bearish Bulls Discord. It's got a really dope Discord channel. I'll post this link here. I'll consider it a favor if you guys join the Bearish Bulls Discord. Let me go ahead and post that link. Y'all go check it out. It's a really fun Discord channel too. Let me see. Let me find it. Here's that link. Check it out. Y'all go join my man's Discord. Really fun Discord to be a part of. Got a lot of people from BT in there too. Hey, y'all don't be stingy. You know, y'all go join the Bearish Bulls Discord. It's not the last one that Nightbot posted. It's the one that I posted above it. Y'all go join the Bearish Bulls Discord channel. It's really fun Discord. Y'all go check it out. Oh man, I thought my kids were in here. I thought I heard them. So the SPY's bouncing back here. We do have S&P showing up on these lists. So S&P's testing 1. The SPY is starting to rebound here. IG still moving up to 160s. Yeah, VVPR looks good. Alright, we'll see if it holds over 16 now. I think that's the big thing. Hey, and y'all make sure to hit that subscribe button, team, if you haven't already. Click the bell, turn on notifications. We do this live for free every single day right here. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, team. Click the bell, turn on notifications. I talked to Mitch. Mitch said he's going to be here next week, either Wednesday or Thursday. We also have a guest coming on Monday. We've got a guest coming on Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. So we got a bunch of guests coming on the channel and the show next week, guys. So be on the lookout for that. Do it now. Hit the subscribe button. Do it now, guys. Click that bell. Turn on notifications. Yes, sir. Do it now. You know you want to. Everybody's doing it. Hit the subscribe button. Cool kids, popular kids. Just try it one time. You know you want to. Everybody's doing it. Hit the subscribe button. Click the like button as well if you want to help support the channel. I'm probably going to close it down a little bit earlier. It's Friday. We don't have too many people here. We got a little bit over 200. I'm not saying we don't have that many people. I'm just saying it's a little bit slow today. I'm not seeing anything I really like except for IGC. It's been a really green day all around. We've only had one losing trade this entire day out of like 6 or 7 trades today. We had 4 green in penny stocks and then 2 green in futures trading the E-mini, 1 red in futures, 2 green, 4 green in penny stocks, no red. That caps off the week here, having a 4 out of 5 green day week, running at 80% daily accuracy. We have been doing pretty well, continuing to trade the moving average crossover, mixed with a little bit of the red to green move, mixed with the moving average crossover, has been really successful, and it's been a really fun time trading the last few weeks. Again, this is the strategy that has kind of been the end-all be-all of strategies here. It has worked every single time I try to trade this exact strategy. It has worked, team. And the strategy goes like this. Okay, we get a drop at the open. You can see MVIS here. We get a drop at the open. This isn't necessarily a small float stock. It's a medium float. But we get a drop at the opening bell. So when we get this drop, we look for the red to green move. So we look for the stock to move up and break highs here. And once the stock starts to move up, then we look for the crossover, and then we look for the 3-bar play. And so it's a mix of a red to green move, a crossover, and a 3-bar 1-minute pullback play. Now, I'm not saying you're going to find them like this every time, but when all of these set up, when you get a stock that drops at the open and reverses, pulls a 1-minute pullback either before or after the previous high of the day break, you know, either right before or right after this level right here, it pulls a 1-minute pullback. You can see the 1-minute pullback right there. And we get the moving average crossover. Well, if all of those show up at the same time, it is a home run trade. You can see all the momentum that just pours into this thing once we get all that stuff here. Let's just, you know, delete all these indicators real quick. Look at the momentum show up after that. We get the 3-bar play here. We get the red to green move there. We get the 1-minute pullback there. We get the moving average crossover there. This is the end all be all of strategies. It has worked every single time we've traded it like this. I talked about it in my crossover video, and it just works really well, team. Any advice to start day trading? Take it slow. Don't trade big. Trade small. Learn how to trade before you take any type of big sizings. Learn how to calculate risk reward. Backtest your strategies before you use them. And limit the amount of trading you're going to make every day, especially when you first get started. You need to have a limit on your trading, because if not, you'll go too crazy and overtrade. And if you do all of that stuff, you should have a better time finding and achieving profitability. At least that's what I think you really got to do if you want to be successful doing so. Yeah, we look at VWAP. Now, like I said, this is the challenge account, so this futures account specifically is the demo challenge account. But we're trying to unlock funding here, and we're doing pretty well. Not bad. Good little drawdown there. Good small little drawdown. 70% accuracy so far. 5 trades total. Or no, 10 trades total. 3 green. Or 7 green. 3 red. Average winning trade is twice as big as our average losing trade. And we're letting these work. So, solid results so far. This is my graph on the Top Step Trader Challenge combine, and we are making money so far, so we'll see what we get, team. Hey, from everybody coming from the Warrior Trading stream, y'all hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every day as well. I don't have anything against Warrior, but y'all hit that subscribe button so y'all can join this one every day when that one's over with, you know. So somebody's asking me a question. Below or above the VWAP, does it matter? So it matters, but it matters not for the reason you think. It matters because below or above or below the VWAP tells you the sentiment. So if a stock is maintaining above the VWAP, it's in an upward trend. You're maintaining an upward trend. If you're maintaining below the VWAP, you're maintaining a short-term downward trend. Now, when we say trend, we're specifically speaking of intraday. You know, so it's an intraday trend. If it's maintaining above the VWAP, it's short-term intraday bullish trend. If it's below, it's short-term downward trend. But if you're going to trade reversals like me, like the crossover play, I'm looking for stocks underneath the VWAP to go long in, trading reversals. But unless you're trading reversals, you want to go long above the VWAP and short below the VWAP. Again, unless you're specifically trading reversals. If you are trading reversals, then you can long below the VWAP and so forth and so on. But yeah, that's what it is. It just tells you the short-term intraday trend. Yeah, Caitlin, that's the problem. So what you want to understand, like every crossover strategy I get into that works, right? So like let's look at MVIS here, okay? And like I'm done trading it, I made money, but every crossover strategy I get into, it looks like this. There needs to be some extension away from the VWAP. If it does the crossover up here, it's going to be too extended, especially if it does the crossover above the VWAP. It's way too extended. The crossover works the best below the VWAP like this. You know, look at the extension away from the VWAP. This is when the crossover really works. If it's at the VWAP is going to be a little bit of a resistance level. Like, look at the stock when it hits the VWAP. It just rejects it, right? But in order for the crossover to work, it's a reversal strategy looking for extension away from the VWAP. It needs to be well below the VWAP when the crossover happens, and then jumping in on the long side. That's when it works the best. That's when I have the best results. But that's very important, because if I try to trade the crossover and the stock is either at or above the VWAP, it doesn't work. It fails because there's too much extension on the upside, and you need some downward extension to take advantage of a reversal using the crossover strategy, and that's why it works. And like I said, I traded 4 stocks today. 100% accuracy today. I didn't lose once in penny stocks, and I traded almost purely that strategy, which is look for stocks that open well below the VWAP like this, and then wait for the moving average crossover on the upside, mixed with a few other things sometimes, obviously, but that's what I do. Can I look at S&P? Yeah. So S&P was the same thing. So it's just on a smaller scale, okay? So like S&P was this. Let me remove all this. S&P wasn't more of a crossover play. S&P was a red to green move. And like, yeah, it kind of crossed over some. Hold on, let me fix this. S&P was a red to green move. It was more of a range play than anything else. So like, yeah, it crossed over eventually, but I attacked it before the crossover. I attacked S&P right here as it broke this previous high. It formed this range at the open. Let me show you a little bit easier way. So S&P formed this range here, and then broke this range, and that's what I targeted. This right here. And so once this range actually breaks, I'm jumping in, scalping a few cents off the top and getting out. Yes, I'm not using the crossover for futures. What I'm using for futures is a green to red move scalp. And so I talked about it in pre-market this morning, well before I even traded futures. But what I looked for today and what I took advantage of was this. Yeah, so this is what I took advantage of. It didn't have anything to do with crossovers. What I traded today with futures was this break right here. And so we had a nice confirmed level right here at like 345.50. And then I scalped it once it broke that level. And look, when the first time it broke that level, even though it retracted pretty quickly, it broke the level and it dropped from 54s all the way down to 30. So it dropped 20 to 30 cents in like 15 seconds. And that's what I scalped. And so I just waited for this level to break. It confirmed numerous times. And then I scalped it when it broke that level very, very quickly. So the futures account is a combine account, they call it, and it's a challenge account. So they give you the demo account until you make a certain amount of profit to prove that you're profitable, and then they fund you. But it's like 120 bucks. And so it's like for less than $500, let's say you tried it 4 times and lost. Or let's say you tried it 3 times and then finally won it on your 4th. For $500, you're getting, if you can make it within 4 or 5 tries, for 500 bucks basically, they're giving you, 30K to trade with, no PDT rule, 0 commissions. You get to keep 100% of your first withdrawal as well. And so I think those rules are reasonable. There's 0 commissions if you trade on the TS platform. And you just gotta, I think it's like I gotta make 3 grand and then they fund me. And you can always refresh it if you want, but it's like 100 bucks. It's like 100 and something bucks. So it's very cheap. And so you can basically keep trying it until you win for less than $500 if you're a good enough trader. Is really how it works. If anybody wants to check that out, it's right here. You can get 20% off if you go through my link, by the way. So use my link, you get 20% off. But it's reasonable. I got the 50K option, so I got like the 160 buck one. But with my 20%, I could even use my 20% off link, and so I got it for like 130 bucks, right? And so if I get funded here, I'm getting 50K, 0 commissions, no PDT rule. Market's open almost all day. It's only closed for an hour. It depends on the strategy, Caitlin. No, I'm not trading penny stocks with the future account. I'm trading the market, the SPY, the S&P 500. I'm trading the S&P 500's momentum. It's called the E-mini. It's basically the S&P 500 momentum. But it depends on your strategy as to when the best time of the day is. Volume fulfills patterns, and there's the most volume from 9:30 to 11 market time. And then after that, after the morning session, volume comes back at around like 3 p.m., 2:30, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What they call power hour, because there's a lot of volume there too. Also, guys, you want to help support my channel? If you're trading penny stocks, you can check out Webull. And let me find my Webull link. Yeah, if you're trading penny stocks, you can check out Webull. If you sign up and deposit 100 bucks, you get 2 free stocks that you can then sell by option contracts. 0 commission on Webull as well. It has free paper trading, free scanners, and you get 2 free stocks if you deposit 100 bucks. There's the link right there if you want to check out Webull. You could also go check out Trade Ideas, which has got the best scanners in the game right now. I made 4 green trades today. Almost all of them were alerted by Trade Ideas. And so there's the link to Trade Ideas if you want to check it out. But with all that said, I'm out of here, team. So good luck in the markets. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Green day all around. I only had 1 losing trade today, and that was in futures. 4 green trades in penny stocks, no losses, streamed it all live. And then 2 green trades in futures with 1 loss, streamed it all live. So 1 loss today out of 6 trades. Very high accuracy today. Looking back on the week, again, I've had 1 losing day this week, 4 green. Running at 80% accuracy, so a really solid week, and we're going to keep at it come Monday or Tuesday. I don't know if the markets close Monday, but we'll see. But I'm out of here, team. Good luck in the markets. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day, guys. Remember to hit the subscribe and like button. You can also become a member. It's $4.99 a month if you click the join button. Really, we're just a free resource and community, and so becoming a member is just a good way to help support our free content that we do here. And so if you want to become a member, you get your own emoji. As long as you're in the next 10 people to become a member, you get your very own emoji on YouTube. As long as it's not controversial or copyrighted, you can see the emojis here. And again, to become a member, you just click the join button next to the subscribe button. And yeah, message me your emoji that you want. But I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Love you all. And we'll see you guys later. We got a bunch of videos coming out this weekend, so be on the lookout for those. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.